But like, have you ever been almost fired? Like, have you ever
Yes,
felt like,
yes,
shit, I'm gonna be
I can
fired?
answer that. Yes.
Yeah, one time.
Like, there's a real like one moment where you're like, yup, I was
Tell the
probably gonna
story.
get fired.
Is that the public story?
Yeah. That's not, you weren't going to get fired on the spot, but it was like, I remember having this conversation with Steve in private. It was like, you just can't do shit like that.
All right. Yeah. So
This is actually a good
Like-
story.
I was like really trying to like settle down with Noella at this point.
No, stop.
No, just
Stop.
hold on. Let me know.
Okay, fine.
This
Fucking
is when we
capper.
first like we hit it off at one
Oh,
point.
so this
when I
was
first met
kind
you.
of recent.
No, it was like 2 months ago.
3.
3 months ago. But we first hit it off. Like,
I met
we
you
were
in
both we were both collectively like there was no like one or the other. Like we were both really into each other.
That's cap. Okay.
And
Okay.
and Steve had gifted me in his video a Richard Mille. Have you ever seen
What's
those?
that?
They're
It's a really expensive
$100,000
watch.
Oh, okay.
Like $100K watch.
Some are like 200, 300.
Shit.
And I 1,000,000% got lost in the sauce that night. Like, took his Lambo out.
Now I got to reference this. Steve was like, not going out. I'm not going out. Like, he was like, I'm tired. He's sleeping. Steiny's like, bet. I'm off. I'm going out.
So you took his Lamborghini?
Oh,
Try to
shit.
take
I
his
had the
fucking-
Richard Mille on. I had the Lambo. I was like, yo, I'm going to
Trying
go
to
out
get
and
his
the-
security to come.
Yeah, the driver. Like,
The
I had
driver. Like, all
hottest-
Steve shit.
Yeah, so I went to dinner at Komodo. I had dinner at Komodo. I came back and I was like, yo, I need the driver and the sprinter. I need security. Like, I was the guy. Like, I was Steve will do it. That's how I acted.
Yeah, yeah.
I had the Richard Mille. I had everything. And then I went to the club all night.
I love this story.
Absolutely sauced. And
But alone? Were you alone?
no.
No, he had people with him,
I
but
feel like you
but
were there.
I was not there. I don't go out if Steve don't go out. I don't go out, bro.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I was there, like, and there were like hella girls there, all the team besides Steve and Brad. So Jacob was there, Alex was there.
Jacob was there?
Yeah, all of our people were there.
Motherfucker. Okay, that's fine.
And I died, like, absolutely got way too fucked up.
This is the best part, though.
And like Steve hit me up at 11 a.m. the next day, which is not that late.
I thought it was earlier than that.
It wasn't, but
Okay.
in Miami, that's like 7 a.m. He hit me up and he's like, "Hey, I need this shit from Publix."
You were asleep.
Yep.
And I answered my phone and I looked at my wrist and like I had the Richard Mille on, which is a crazy watch. And I was like, I can't do it. I'm not doing it.
I'm too. Yeah. He's like. He said he felt sick or some shit.
Yeah, I said I felt sick, and Steve was livid.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Because
I don't pay you for that. No, but I get it. He was like, yo, you're here to do what I want you to do. You're not here to party.
And use all my shit.
Yeah, and I like took full advantage of the entire
Yeah, he
Steve
did.
will do it type shit. And yeah, it was the worst move I ever made. And I realized it, but that was like a learning moment for me
Yeah.
where it was like, yo, I can go out and have fun because Steve's cool as fuck, and he's like, yo, if I'm not doing something, you can go out and have fun.
Hell yeah.
But the next day, if you can't do your responsibilities,
This is
you're
it.
gone.
Period.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
And that was like my one warning, and I feel like Brad, honestly, I'm gonna call you right now. I feel like Bradley was like, get rid of him type shit.
I helped you, bro.
No,
What are
I
you
feel
talking
like because
about?
when I opened
now
the
I know
elevator-
that's cap.
You know what I did that day? This is what I did that day. So everybody's watching. I knew I had fucked up. I knew Steve was pissed. And that day, you remember this, motherfucker.
What?
I said, yo, Bradley, take my card. Pay for everything on my card. Like, I openly
Because he
said...
knew he fucked up.
I knew I fucked
To
up,
be
so I was
fair.
like, yo, go get your acai bowl. Take my credit card. I'll pay for everything.
Yeah.
And Bradley's low-key, like, stoked as fuck, obviously.
Cheap.
Yeah, cheap
Yeah,
fuck, yeah.
cheap.
Obviously, I forgot my
so he
wallet.
paid for everything, but that was by far my biggest fuck up ever. Like,
No, I had your back.
And that really,
but-
like, from, I mean, hearing the story, though, I mean, it's like you fucked up, but, like, so, I mean, it could have been way
I
worse.
thought it was gonna be something a lot.
No,
worse.
Yeah.
but that's the
But
thing.
I get it. But like,
No, so that's the thing. It's like there's so much leeway for so much.
Yeah.
That it's like little, like there's a ton of leeway. Like live your life, have fun, do it. There's not like, he's not like, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. But like, if you just can't do this, because he'll ask for something simple, right?
Of course. Of
And
course.
if you can't do the simple thing because you're like, yo, I'm out all night fucking off with all your shit.
Yeah.
It'd be different if he fucks off with all his stuff, but he wakes up the next day and he's like, oh yeah, got you, of course, no problem.
Yeah, there probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
have been
get
a
it.
conversation to be had.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like you have all the luxury. It's like don't take it for advantage.
Absolutely.
you
And I
know?
mean, that's like relatable to a normal person because if I go out and party all night and then don't show up to work in the morning, I'm going to get fired. So it's like, It's interesting that it works the same for even like social media assistant, most badass job in the world. Like, go out and party, but you better wake up in the morning.
He's more than an assistant though, because he's he's 24/7. You also help with content ideas.
Yeah, I don't mean to like belittle you by saying assistant.
Honestly,
producer.
I don't give a fuck about title. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me. As long as like our group and Steve is like doing the best that we can do, I don't give a fuck about the title. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the biggest moment. That was a moment in my life where I was like, "Yo, are you really gonna throw this all away to party?" And it fucked me for a while.
Do you feel embarrassed when you have to think about it? I have
I do,
situations
because
where
like
I look
I don't.
back and I'm like, oh god, that was so cringy.
Steve is so generous with me, and like, yes, it's very fucking stressful. I get the craziest requests. He'll ask me to do crazy shit for the video. I do it every time. But there's moments where I'm like, why the fuck would I jeopardize any of this? Like, Steve needs anything, I'm gonna do that shit.
Absolutely.
For him. And not only that, like, I become very close with his family. His mom's a good friend of mine. His sister's a good friend of mine. So it's like, I can't not do what he needs. And if I do not what he needs, Steve's a smart like guy when it comes to business. He's gonna be like, yo, I'll get a fucking new kid in here right now that can do your shit.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I don't think I'm replaceable when it comes to what I do. But he's not afraid to be like, yo, I'll fucking replace you and then I'll do what you do. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
But that's only because he's so dedicated to what he does.
And that's how successful people have to act that way. Like, you would not be successful if you let people around you kind of fuck off. So it's like, on one hand, you're a better worker because of it. And that was a dope learning experience for you. You'll probably never do that again, right?
No, of
So
course
it had
not.
to happen.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But that was like the biggest wake up call I've had since I've been in LA.
Yeah.
Was when that shit happened, because Bradley knows I was fucking stressed out. I hit up Bradley. That was like crazy as fuck. I was like, yo, you're gonna really throw all this away?
Yeah.
And then I met Noel.
Yo, stop it,
And
stop.
then he met
He's
me.
Captain.
and
He's
then
like,
Noel.
Ben, Noel.
I was like, yo, I'm not gonna like.
You knew her. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
but I'm